quicker, not only is the ball completed, I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next. That's a skill that really just comes from experience.
A gain there of 50. It's good for a Texans first down. It's Texans football. Quarter number 2 begins as they've got it with first and 10. The left side on my shoulder. And he will be out of bounds. There is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what that is all about. First and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. That one's caught by Schultz, the tight end. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. They've got it at the 8. First down and goal. That'll be taken in by Mixon. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first time out here. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
At the 6-yard line.
On a second down throw for Stroud. He's got his big tight end, Dalton Schultz. Touchdown, Texans. It's his second touchdown of the year.
For everything you get.
Again, they'll give it to Mixon. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They'll drop to throw. That one broken up and is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been treated a fly zone all game long. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete. He's looking for Joe Mixon coming out of the backfield. And it'll be second down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He's got his man. That's Nico Collins. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10. Gill, the motion man. They'll run on first down with Mixon. Texans going to use the last of their timeout here. From the 48-yard line. Here's second down and 5. They'll go right back to Mixon. And he'll be near the first down marker. It's called a game of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on third down. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their second.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. They're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Look at this. They go with their tight end on third down. And he's going to be taken down, and that's going to do it. No time left. This game is going to end in a tie. So, that's going to be it. It was a game that did not lack for highlights. In the end, 4 quarters and overtime.
All the hard work he's been putting in is not gone.
Bengals defense on the field now, working with a 3-0 lead here early. And the one we'll be watching is this man at linebacker.
And he's been a key reason why this defense is ranked as the #1 unit in the NFL. His ability to be in the right place nearly all the time and make big plays is a big reason why.
Here's Rattler. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
Here's Rattler. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Demetrius Knight from his outside linebacker spot, forcing the sack for a loss of 8. Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. The Bengals ready to go on this next defensive possession. They'll play with a lead here to begin this third quarter. Looking for another solid half of football to carry them to victory.
Ready. 45.
Now Rattler. Throw left side complete. That's Harris. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
That's right.
Harris running straight ahead. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1. Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Second down, 8 yards to go. Back to throw. Pass complete to Harris. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. What a kickoff to the week this has been. Now a big play. It's third down. He'll look to throw. And now we get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. Charles, a little bit different from the first. Not only did we have the lead change after intermission, ready to go to work on short rest here on this Thursday night. And the one we'll be watching is this man, head linebacker.
And even though his guys are coming off a loss, there were a lot of encouraging signs on this defense. They played about as well as they could expect last week. But you know, they're thinking to themselves, hey, we could have done a little bit more.
Baker going to throw this right away. That's caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. Mayfield now from the 50. There's a short one taken in by Otten. We got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. Good work there in open space. He's got this all the way down now to the 32. We're scoreless after one. Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number one. 2nd and 10. Here's Mayfield. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing. Mayfield. He's got his target. That's complete. Going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
Buccaneers.
To throw, Mayfield. This is caught. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Chris Godwin, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bucs post the first points in the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Cincy defense set to go to work here. They'll be summoned one more time here in the final minute of this football game. We've got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down to about the 23. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come on 2nd and 7. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. On 3rd down, they go with Irvin. And he is going to have a Bucs first down. All Smiles on that sideline. That should be the one to do it. So time has run out on what will be a Tampa Bay victory, and not all W's are created equal. See. here early. And the one we'll be watching is this man, that linebacker.
And he's a big reason why this defense is ranked #1 in the NFL against the run. This front seven, they really stymied opposing blockers, and they'll need to be on their game here as well and allow him to flow and make tackles.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Derrick Henry. Oh! He may go. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry. And the fight. The Bengals ready to go on this next defensive possession. And after an even first half, they'll try to come up with a third quarter stop as the half begins with a 1st and 10. Second half begins with a run by Henry. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. These two teams, they met up way back in the season opener. And it was the Ravens getting the road victory in that one, so now they'll look to finish off the season sweep here in Baltimore. Here's Jackson. This will go to Henry out wide. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3. Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Prime Time. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come to the line. This is 3rd and 3. Throwing, Jackson. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Trey Hendrickson showing off his pass rush repertoire. The Cincy defense set to go to work here. They've got a tall task here in the final minute of a tie game. They've got to find a way to either come up with a takeaway or find some way to get this game to overtime. First down carry for Henry. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. And a timeout comes in. The whistle's blown with 3 seconds remaining. They'll come up now on 2nd down. Henry. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And we got free football. 4 quarters done, and we're dead even. We'll have overtime after this timeout. And here in overtime, a quick reminder, the game no longer ends following an offensive touchdown on the opening drive. Both sides will have the chance to possess the ball unless there's a defensive touchdown. In that case, the game will end right there. Overtime until the playoffs roll around, so that means this one ends at a tie.
Yeah, that's ultimately unsatisfying. First down, Howard. Going the
The Steelers use their third and final timeout. First down, ball at the 36. Out of the gun, Howard. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down.
From the red zone now. Drops back. That's halftime, and we've... They send the tight end in motion left. First and 10. Here's Howard. Complete to DK Metcalf. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's a Steelers first down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Johnson gets it on first and 10. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. He puts together a gain of 2, and we are at the end of our third quarter. So after 3, we're still waiting on our first score of the contest. Somehow this game is still scoreless as we get set for our final quarter. Second after pass. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot at the release and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. To throw. Short pass brought in. Great job rallying to the football, making him down right at the marker. Fourth down. Field goal would have been 49 yards, Brock, but they want to go for this instead. Here he is to throw. Gets this one to Fryermuth. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Begins with a run by Johnson. Really stops now. What's like about that effort? On the 44-yard line now, first and 10. They send him left out of the slot. Going to the ground again on first. They're able to grind him to a halt after a pick up the 4. The Steelers use their third and final timeout. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6. Shotgun snap here to Howard. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Throwing now. Isn't holding up. They're able to tap in. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down. So for the first time since 1943, yes, you got to go that far back. Nearly a point is scored. And we're going to leave here with the scoreboard still showing 0-0.
they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Richardson looking to throw. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. They're just shy of the 20. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Richardson out of the shotgun. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Richardson. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 30 seconds remaining in this first half. And he takes this one in for Edwards' touchdown. Anthony Richardson is 14th. The Bengals ready to go on this next defensive possession. And we'll see what adjustments they made at halftime, trailing here to start the 3rd quarter of play. Certainly dangerous when he spots a lane and he keeps it himself there and worked out well.
How about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of report.
Now he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. We have played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Colts that got control of the football. They also have the lead as we start the 4th. When he runs, he seems to do a nice job of knowing when to be patient, find the hole, and if the hole is there, he goes quickly.
You're exactly right. He knows how to just take off. But you know what else? Puts a little thump with it, doesn't it? He does. He backs the boom at the end of the run and finishes it going forward. That's what you want to see out of your backs.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB. And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That first down going to be enough to write a finish to this one.
That's good for another Colts.
Down to the knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use it. So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory. And not all W's are created equal, CD, and this one came in shutout fashion.
No, their offense certainly didn't need to do anything, right? They could take the day off, and they did.
this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Look to throw. Finds him over the middle. No one around. He's got space. Touchdown, Cleveland! The Browns earn the chance to tie before halftime. Sean Judkins. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stump's made for no gain on that 1st down play. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Here's him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless 3rd quarter for us. We're tied at 7 apiece as we get ready for the 4th. Third and just 2 to go. Motion man is the tight end here, going left. Looking to throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Here's Judkins to begin the drive. To work at the 35. Down the sideline inside the 40. And he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take the lead on the first play of the drive. Browns will take this win home with them. And they take their first skirmish with their division rival.
Is first. Second down, locked. Nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker. But it is a pickup of 9. So that'll do it for a fast-moving 1st quarter of play. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. We'll have more from Jacksonville after this. 3rd and a yard. In motion comes they come up on 2nd and long. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Well, that help is going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play. The man in motion is Burks. Lawrence from the gun here. Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive. And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this 2nd quarter. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. Jags first down on what will be a big play there on 4th. For 2nd down. Here's Lawrence to throw. Got his man at the 6. And it's going to be 1st and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line. That's good. For another Jack. To throw is Lawrence. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1. And a 2-point conversion can give them the lead. Here are the final. So, that's going to be it. It was a game that did not lack for highlights. In the end, 4 quarters and an overtime session.
For the Bengals defense, ready to see what they can do. And the one we'll be watching is this man at linebacker.
And he's been a key reason why this defense is ranked as the #1 unit in the NFL. His ability to be in the right place nearly all the time and make big plays is a big reason why.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. They got his man complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Christian Watson, his 4th touchdown on the year. The Cincy defense set to go to work here. Their guys have the lead here in this first half. They'll try to further the cause on their end as this drive begins 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll send Watson in motion right. Now it's Fields. That one to the right side and incomplete. And see, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he's in for the touchdown. The Bengals ready to go on this next defensive possession. They'll be seeking a stop here for sure in the 3rd quarter of a tie football game. First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Here's Fields. Taking in left side, it's Wilson. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And now it's 3rd and 4. 4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. All eyes on Fields. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Now a timeout called for by the offense. As the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. Now Fields. There's a short one. It's caught by Taylor. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. As they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Back to throw, Fields. He'll find his man, that's Taylor again. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining. 1st and 10. Back to the ground with Hall. And they'll have it in the red zone before it crosses over out of bounds. This is 1st and 10. It's Hall. And he'll take this one down near the 15.
At this stage, you've got to hustle. Got to get back to the line of scrimmage because
well, you really can't ask for much more than what we just had here. Not only a close game that went down to the wire trouble.
Not everything is smooth sailing.
11 yards and a touchdown.
And he was able to get open there, but that's not always easy against this bunch defensively. We are deep enough into the season where numbers count. This is number 1 rated defense in the NFL. They're on the tough time.
An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a first down. We're scoreless after 1. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Second quarter now, Titans in possession of the football. Over the middle, that's caught by Ridley. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Ward again. Swinging this out for Pollard. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Can we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. Now Ward. This one caught by Ridley. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Throwing is Ward. Pass to the tight end, Helm. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. To throw is Ward. That's caught. Touchdown. A great play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Titans post the first points of the ball game. The Cincy defense set to go to work here. They'll be summoned one more time here in the final minute of this football game. Now it looks like he'll throw here. That's dumped off to Pollard.
Defense is worried that whenever anyone catches the ball, has a hit of steam come out the backfield, they can turn into a big play with a missed tackle or it runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped it for a minimal gain.
The first carry down for Tony Pollard. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Pollard will take it up the gut. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Well, obviously, Charles, this was by no means an offensive track meet. I mean, the defenses were the story in this ball game, but hey, they got enough points to get the job done. And at the end of
quarter. What will the second quarter have in store? Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. Giants football here to begin the second quarter as they come up now on 3rd and 7. Down the field, but it falls incomplete. Motion their tight end, Johnson. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. Smith, the throw on 1st and 10. Pass complete. It's Malik Neighbors.
We have a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense